Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Knesset. Your Excellency, Ambassador Huckabee, Speaker of the Knesset, my colleagues, co-chairs of the Caucus, Shira, the Tura family, welcome all. Friends, we've gathered here today to celebrate the Israel-U.S. alliance, the historic alliance between our two nations that goes back to May 14th, 1948, when President Truman recognized the State of Israel only 11 minutes after David Ben-Gurion declared independence. This special bond has known ups and downs, but it's more than just diplomacy, more than standard relations between two countries. The alliance between Israelis and Americans, between Jews and Christians, also reflects the battle for good and the common fight for truth. The covenant between man and God, between finite human beings created in his image and a God who seeks peace, kindness, and prosperity. This is what our two nations stand for. But this alliance is being undermined. It is constantly challenged in college campuses, in the streets of Western capitals, in the media, in think tanks, in civil society organizations, and even in parts of Washington. From pro-Palestine crazies on the left to ignorant anti-Semites on the right, there are many people who don't want this alliance to exist because they know that a rift between America and Israel means a weaker Israel, but it also means a weaker America. Lately, we've seen this challenge emerging on the American right. Candace Owens, Nick Fuentes, Tucker Carlson, and others have joined the radical left and Islamists in their hatred for Jews and for the Jews-only homeland. So thank God we have Ambassador Huckabee, who has the courage to confront these people, to call out their lies, and to stand with the truth. Thank you, Ambassador Huckabee. Thank you for everything you do. Ambassador Huckabee understands what former U.S. Secretary of State Alexander Haig once said. Israel is the largest American aircraft carrier in the world that cannot be sunk. And as we sit here today, we understand the complicities of moving aircraft carriers from one part of the globe to another. We see the huge costs, the time and resources it requires. Friends, Israel is America's most cost-effective aircraft carrier that does not need to be moved. And so, the $3.8 billion that the U.S. gives to Israel every year isn't aid. It is America's smartest and highest return investment. Israel provides the U.S. with more actionable intelligence than all NATO countries combined. That saves American lives every single day. As Major General George Keegan told the New York Times, if America had to produce all this intelligence itself, it would have to create 5 CIAs. Now, you know the annual budget of the CIA is about $15 billion a year. So think about how much money and lives that saves. And when Israeli pilots fly Texas-made Lockheed Martin jets in spectacular operations across the Middle East, there is no greater advertisement for the U.S. defense industry. According to a recent study in the Hudson Institute, Israeli investments in the United States amount to $24 billion. In 2025, in New York, nearly 600 companies founded in Israel generated $19.5 billion in gross output and supported more than 57,000 jobs. $7.3 billion by Israeli companies in Florida and $2.3 billion in Virginia. In California and Massachusetts, Israeli-owned facilities supported thousands of high-paying jobs in semiconductors, clean energy, and biotechnology. And I can continue on and on. Israel isn't America's burden. Israel is America's greatest strategic investment. And unlike other countries, Israel asks for no American boots on the ground. When Israel fights, America wins. And when America fights, Israel wins. In its National Defense Strategy for 2026, the Pentagon recognized Israel as a model ally. For this reason, we must change the framework of our special relationship from a model of aid to one of partnership. Israel is a strong, thriving nation, a regional superpower that does not ask or require American charity. Our relationship with the United States is mutually beneficial, vital to regional stability, and rooted in shared morals and enduring values. Friends, huge challenges lie ahead for our two countries, including in the near future. Our enemies should not be underestimated, and their threats should be taken very seriously. Together, America and Israel will confront these threats. Together, we will fight, 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 and together, we will win, win, win. May God bless Israel, and may God bless the United States of America.